It's festival time again here in China, and though this festival does have a lighter side, it's mostly a time of reflection and sadness, because this festival is Tomb Sweeping Day, otherwise known as Qingmingjie. So Qingming usually falls on April 4th or April 5th, and the term Qingming actually refers to one of the 24 solar terms, and it's a time for people to go outside and enjoy the greenery of the season. But it's also a time for people to remember family members who have passed away, and the occasion is used by all Chinese people to commemorate their ancestors. It dates back some 2,500 years from when emperors would hold lavish ceremonies to commemorate their fallen ancestors. But in order to really understand this festival, we have to look at something called the Cold Food Festival. Now, the Cold Food Festival, or Hanshijie, is no longer observed today, as it's been mostly absorbed into the activities of Tomb Sweeping Day. But the Cold Food Festival originally memorialized a court official called Jiezitui. Now, Jie was loyal to Prince Chong'er of the Jin dynasty, but during the civil war the prince was exiled for some 19 years. And on one occasion, when the prince and his subjects were particularly hungry, Jie decided to make a lovely broth using the flesh from his own leg. Oh my god! That's right, but when Prince Chong'er became King Chong'er, he actually forgot about Jiezitui's sacrifice and overlooked him whilst giving out positions to his other court officials. Now, Jie didn't mind, but he did pack his bags and move to a remote mountain with his mother. And when the king realised that he'd forgotten about Jie, he felt awful, naturally, so he went to go look for him. Now, some claim that the king was unable to find Jie on the mountainside, while others say that he did find him, but he was unable to tempt him down to receive his reward. Whatever the case, the king wound up thinking to himself, how do I get him to come down from the mountain? To which someone replied, well, why don't you set fire to it? To which the king miraculously agreed. Oh my god! What appeared to be a foolproof plan, strangely enough, didn't work, and Jie was found dead under a willow tree with his mother on his back. Now the king, who I assume is feeling even worse round about now, he ordered that every year no fire could be set on this day so as to remember Jie's sacrifice. And the people at this time obviously couldn't cook hot food, hence the Cold Food Festival. Chinese ancestors eventually extended the practices of Hanshijie into Qingming, as they were very close to each other, and then people eventually just practiced them on one day instead. Now, Emperor Xuanzong of the Tang dynasty said that respects to ancestors could only be paid on the first day of the Qingming solar term. So today, people mark their respects by visiting the graves of their relatives and sweeping their tombs, or in Chinese, Sao Mu. And aside from sweeping tombs, people will also pay respect to their ancestors by leaving offerings such as alcohol or fruit, or burning incense, or maybe throwing new soil onto the tomb so that their ancestors can build a home in the afterlife. People will also burn paper money with the belief that this will be delivered to their ancestors in the afterlife. Now, in recent years, people have been burning other things which are presumably essentials of the afterlife, such as cars, villas, iPhones, and women. But it isn't entirely a sombre affair, as the day is also regarded as the start of spring, a time when people will go outside and ta-qing, which directly translates as tread green, which basically means that people go outside and they walk on the new green grass, as this is a time to go outside and enjoy the blossoming spring. Now, people also enjoy the festival with a range of special Qingming foods, such as sweet green rice balls, Qingtuan, or Qingming cakes, known as sanzi. And finally, we have Qingming snails. Sorry, I'm not good with things like that. Okay, I'm okay. They're considered a delicacy in France, and they're also eaten here during the Qingming period. Qingmingjie. What am I saying? Jie. What are you saying? It's the same thing. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!